What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to another video. It's your girl Kayla and this is the Soul Trip. If you are new here, welcome, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for rocking with me. Anyways, let's get into today's video. As the title shows, I'm just sharing why I became vegan. And y'all, this video is kind of a little bit more for me selfishly. I just want something to look back on when I'm like 80 and I can be like, oh yeah, so that's when that happened and that's why that happened. You know, some videos are just for my own record, so I'm just putting it out there for my future self to see, and my future kids and future grandkids and all that good stuff. But anyways, this is why I became vegan. So not too long ago, I posted a video about what I eat in a day for my vegan life. That's just me being a healthy vegan. That's my vegan, what I eat in a day. I am sometimes that comfort food, junk food eating vegan. I'm trying to stop being her, but this is how I began my vegan journey. So my journey of being a vegan started back in 2013. I didn't become fully vegan then, but I was working at a vegan restaurant on the south side of Chicago. Shout out to them, Original Soul Vegetarian. They know who they are. They are a Black-owned, family-owned, vegan, 100% vegan restaurant. They've been around for 30 years. This year, which if you're in Chicago, I'll try to put something on the screen so you can check them out. They just did a huge reopening and a remodeling of their entire restaurant, which is really cool. Can't wait to go visit because that's what got me started. So I was working at that restaurant. That's a different story. But I was working at that restaurant. Shout out to the family. And y'all, these women, some of these women were, you know, elderly, a little bit older, in their 60s, maybe 70s, and they look good. I'm talking good. I hope you hear the T at the end. They look bomb for their age. And it was just a matter of, you know, when I get older, I want to look youthful. I want to feel youthful. I want to look good. And then the food was just bomb. Like, I was like, man, you know, coming from the South, I was so used to eating neck bones, pork chops, steak, chitlins, just any and every piece of a meat you can think of. I was used to eating it. So I'm eating this new vegan food, and at first it was a little weird. I'm like, this is good, but it's different, it's weird. Why is it good? I'm confused. But the more I started eating the food, the more I was around the food, working in that restaurant, I was like, this is really good. Like, I could do this. And then I started thinking about just health conditions that was in my family, like high blood pressure. You know, my mom, my aunt, high blood pressure, a lot of family members passing away from cancer, my dad having type 2 diabetes. Not trying to put my whole family's medical record out there, but I was just really thinking towards wanting to have preventative measures in place for my health. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to cut out meat. I'm not going to be so extreme with it because I love seafood. Like, seafood was my favorite. You can ask anyone who knows me. I prefer calamari over chicken. That's how much I love seafood. Like, fried calamari to me tasted better than fried chicken. Grilled calamari tastes better than grilled chicken. Like, I was a seafood fanatic. And yeah, on that note, I'm really salty that all these seafood boils, all of that came out. It wasn't, all of those type of restaurants were not popular back then. They're out now. So I missed that wave of being able to just go and have all these boils anyways, maybe I should do a mukbang. Let me know if y'all want to see me do a vegan mukbang, because y'all, I can eat some good vegan food. I know how to find good vegan food. I know how to eat good vegan food. Like, I am a foodie, a vegan foodie. So when you watch my what I eat in a day in the life vegan video, just know that is discipline. Like, that, it took me time to be that disciplined, because your girl gaining that quarantine 30 pounds, like, that came from eating good vegan food all the freaking time. And I can do it again. But anyways, back to the story. So where was I? Okay, so seafood. I missed the seafood boils, all that. Love seafood. So I just decided to cut out red meat, all the unhealthier meats like pork, beef, never liked turkey, so turkey was gone. And I eventually cut out chicken. Chicken was what I kept around. Eventually I cut out chicken, and then I was just pescatarian. So I was pescatarian around 2015, and up until 2015, and then around 2016 is when I cut out all meat together, but I was just vegetarian. So vegetarian and vegan, I dabbled between the two for the longest. So like in 2018, 2017, I went full vegan, but here and there and a lot of times I would slip back into being vegetarian. So I was vegan, but I was, oh dang, I slipped up. That sauce had egg in it. Oh my gosh. Dang it. There's milk in hot chips. Like, what the? I was slipping up, but I was still vegan, but I was really technically vegetarian. But 2019 came, and that's when I was fully like, if it's an ounce, a centimeter of any type of animal product, I am not doing it. Like, I am vegan, save the animals. I am all about this life. So that's my story. I've been vegan, and I will say too, like, the reasons it started was more so for health and just the way I wanted to feel, yada yada yada. Like, it was more so selfishly just for my own sake. But the more I started doing research, the more I really grew into being a vegan, I just started to have more compassion for animals, like, altogether. Like, I really feel that it's atrocious how animals are treated. Like, why is it okay to eat a pig or to do that to a pig or a cow or a chicken when it's not okay to do that to a cat or dog? Why do we frown upon people who on a different part of the world eat that type of stuff? They eat cats, they eat dogs, but here we are in America, we're eating chicken, we're eating pigs. Just the same way, like, I feel that people want to, you shouldn't ride elephants, it's blah 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 blah, and they put out all this stuff about riding elephants when you're in Eastern Asia, yet you're here in America riding horses. Like, make it make sense. So I'm not trying to come on camera as if I'm perfect and that I don't play a part in some of abuse that happens with animals, or just with this environment altogether. But I try to do my part when doing the research. Consuming animals is far more destructive to the planet than anything else, and car pollution, just any other type of ways to destroy the environment. Eating and consuming meat is the #1 way of destroying the environment. It's the #1 cause of pollution. It's really, really bad for the environment. Again, I feel bad what's happening to animals. I do just have a lot of love for animals, a lot of love for sea animals, as well as land animals, mammals, reptiles, all of them. I don't want to put it in my mouth. Like, I just don't. Do I want to wear it? No, I don't want to wear animals either. Like, I just save the animals. And then on top of all of that, call me a conspiracy theorist or whatever you want to call me, but I do feel that there is an agenda when it comes to the pharmaceutical industry, the medical industry, and the food industry. So the FDA and all of these organizations, like, I do feel that there is some type of agenda that and what we consume is either helping us to heal or is killing us. And there are companies that really benefit off us being sick. So if you watch documentaries such as What the Health, maybe you know what I'm talking about. Another good documentary that really helped me while being on my vegan journey was Forks Over Knives. That was a really enlightening documentary to watch. And yeah, so I just feel that there's something bigger at play. So I really try to be mindful of what I put into my body, what I put on my body, what I put into my mind, etc. And I will say too, if you watch my videos, I was diagnosed with an autoimmune disorder, scleroderma. And y'all, like, when I tell you, I contribute my health to not like really suffering with that disease. Like, I really do. And for me, I really pinpoint the cause of this disease coming from stress, and that's a whole other story. But I am for certain, like, if I was not vegan, I would be in a much worse position. Like, I really know for a fact that had I still was eating meat and was still in that lifestyle once, you know, everything kind of happened, I just can't say. I really can't say, you know, what position I would be in, but I know I wouldn't feel this good. So anyways, enough of the babbling about vegan. If you have not tried vegan food, it's so easy to have access to vegan food now. It's a lot easier than it was when I first became vegan, and even people who were vegan way before me. Like, being vegan now is really popular. So if you haven't tried vegan food, I suggest you go out and try some good vegan food. Make sure you read reviews, because not all vegan food is good. Like, we don't just eat salads and tofu. I don't even eat tofu. Anyways, conversation for another day. Comment below if I should do a mukbang. Thank you for watching. Go watch my other videos. Give this video a thumbs up and stay tuned for the next. Peace and love.